us this chance. And so grateful for all the leadership here in the home office, and especially our team. My wife, my son is sitting up there, our amazing team. The story makers up there, you guys can hear them? Hey, 15 years ago we got started with WFG. I tell you, actually this is an interesting story. We came to the BPM for the first time 18 years ago. We came in, I was young, naive, wasn't ready for anything, just looked at the opportunity, and halfway, right after the BPM, we just left and straight to the parking, on the road and back home, and nothing really happened. My wife's cousin had invited us, and we weren't ready for the opportunity. And then my wife and I went and opened up our own business. I remember we had no money, but we had to max out our credit cards to open a business, because prior to opening our own optical store, I was a licensed optician. I have changed 32 different jobs until coming to a realization that I'm a terrible employee and I should be my own boss. Hey, how many of you changed more than 32 jobs? I have so far never met anybody that has changed more jobs than I've done. I know some people that don't believe that. My team knows that. It is absolutely true. We came to this country back in 1988. My daddy sold me a dream. He said, we're going to go to America. This is a place where you can become whatever you want, right? And then they said, go to school, graduate, and be somebody, right? How many of you heard that before? Right? So, anyways, changed so many jobs and eventually started a business. And what I knew is, I knew as a licensed optician how to take care of my clients and how to run that business. What I didn't have is financial education. And as a young guy, 24, 25 years old, in a matter of 2 years, got ourselves into $250,000 in debt. And here we are, young married couple. We have a 6-month-old son. Our son Joe is 16 years old today, sitting right back there. And here's the reason why we came back to WFG, right? We called my wife's cousin and his wife. We actually recruited ourselves back to the business. We called her and said, hey, that opportunity you shared with us 3.5 years ago, are we still able to come in? And you know what she did? What would most people do? Like, sure, come on in, right? She actually took it away. She said, I'll check with my manager and get back to you. And for 2 weeks, she never got back to us. And then we kept calling and calling and calling. And eventually she said, you know what? Why don't you come in? We'll see what we can do. I'll introduce you to our senior marketing director. And came to the BPM for the second time. We were like 5-10 minutes into the BPM, I was introduced to the rest of my future. I tell you, this company has been a blessing. Let's give a big hand to the WFG. Hey, this business hasn't always been easy from the beginning, and nothing is, and I was not even looking for something easy, but I tell you, it's worth it. We've had our fair share of challenges. We started and some things had happened, and we end up with no leadership in the office that we were in, and my wife and I, we had to combine with another leader. His name is C19 and his team sitting back there. And I remember we were both SMDs starting out of an office, and we had to build everything from scratch, and it took us about 3.5 years later to really get to know our EVC, Simone Lam, and I didn't even know we have an EVC, and he didn't know we existed. And it hasn't been easy, but I tell you, it's been worth it, right? We have an incredible team right now that's growing in, I think, 14 or 15 different states, and we have a goal to make an impact someday, which is pretty awesome, right? Let's give a big hand. So hey, real quick, how many of you are going through something in your life right now? How many of you are going through some tough times or something in your life right now, yes? All right. I want you to know something. Hey, whatever you're going through right now, that is absolutely temporary, right? Nothing in life is permanent except your soul. Everything else is temporary, right? It's not about what you're going through, it's about where you're going to. Never forget that, right? This too shall pass, and I tell you, you're in the right place. I'm actually excited because I want to invite an individual, the first speaker I'm going to bring up here in a minute.